Hey guys, what is going on? Shadows here, and welcome to my Gears of War Judgment news, information and videos. I hope you guys are enjoying these. And Epic Games released their 14th podcast yesterday, and it was all about weapon balancing and stuff to do with the weapons and why they've changed some of the weapons up, and how weapons balance out against each other. And I'll put the link in the description to the podcast like usual, guys, if you want to go ahead to the Epic Games website and listen to that. But I'll quickly, like usual, sum up all the best parts and all the important information they talked about. And it's quite a bit of information, so sit tight and just quickly listen. And right, let's go. So I'll start off with the rifles. The Retro is more difficult to feather or burst across the map, and it's a lot harder than it was in Gears 3. The Retro Poke, where a failed Retro Charge will happen, does less damage than it done in Gears 3 as well. And they're going to try and fix the problem where guys would run around poking people and then shooting them down. The Retro 2-piece has also been removed, where the poke and melee combination would be used to get an easy, cheap kill against people in Gears 3. It's now being shaped into its purpose as a close quarter combat weapon no longer being considered as a good long range weapon. The Hammer Burst is now a fully semi-automatic weapon, which means where on the Gears 2 and Gears 3, if you hold it down the trigger, it would shoot at a really slow rate. But now if you hold down the trigger on Judgment, it shoots one bullet like other guns, like on Call of Duty, like the FAL and that. So you actually have to tap the trigger to fire a certain amount of bullets. But it's been tested with the use of modded controllers, and so they're going to have a stop to using them in Judgment, as the recoil kicks in big time if the gun is fired too quickly, and the aim goes off when used at a fast rate. The firing cap is the same as it was in Gears 3 though. The Lancer is quite similar to its Gears 3 version, however there is now no damage multiplayer boost when shooting at the head, so you're not going to be getting extra damage when you're shooting someone in the head of the Lancer. The accuracy is a hair smaller, but it is unnoticeable. With there being no stopping power or no active modifier, the rifles are more easily able to push against, as well as the damage per bullet is less now, and so the fire rate has been increased, and so when firing rifles you're going to be noticing the clip goes quickly. So the classic Hammer Burst is next. It's returning, and it's balanced as a starting weapon, and they've ranked it about tier 2 compared to all the other rifles. It will take 3 bursts to kill someone, but we don't yet know if it takes all the bullets, so 18 in total to hit for it to be a kill. It's not fully automatic, so you can't just hold down the trigger. Instead, it involves a bit of skill to a certain degree to fire it and at a certain time, and has a lot of recoil when being shot, and your aim may have to be adjusted while using it. The Nasher, everyone's favourite Gears of War weapon, let's talk about that next. So the fire rate of the Nasher is a hair slower, but it's also not noticeable. The ammo being 8 shots to spawn with is not to be worried about, guys, as ammo drops are now auto picked up as you run over them, as well as there being ammo boxes around the map which gives you the ammo for the Nasher, which caters for the need of more bullets. The Sword Off can still kill multiple people with one shot, just like it could in Gears 3. Not an amazing thing to be hearing, but anyways, it has a faster fire rate than it did in Gears. It has a faster fire rate than the Nasher at firing 2 bullets, but the reloading time of 2 shots is still long to balance that out. The range is the same as the Nasher, and the spread is the same as the Sword Off was in Gears 3. And it feels like a complete different weapon, they've said, compared to its Gears 3 version, so hopefully that's good news for us. The Snub is exactly the same as its version with Gears 3, and the fire cap is still the same. The Markser is also balanced as a starting weapon. It's double tap, which is shooting 2 bullets in a row quick enough that is needed to get a headshot. It's as hard as it is, one of the hardest things in the game, and as it has a lot of recoil on each shot. It is not a single headshot weapon, and a body shot then headshot won't be killing people either, like what people thought what the Boltok used to do, where you used to body shot and then it'd be a headshot. The Markser, even if you body shot, the low damage of the body shot won't be enough damage for you to be a single headshot, so you still have to shoot him in the body and then 2 shots into the head for a headshot, and that's how that gun's going to be really balanced. The frags do far less damage than they did in Gears 3, as it has been reduced by about 50%. The radius has also been reduced, but they say they are a little bit stronger than the nerf grenades we had while playing the Gears 3 event Stay Frosty. They also stick to people on impact, and grenade tagging the environment has been removed, so no more tagging spawns, heals and power weapons waiting for easy kills. The ink grenade has no cringe, or known as the stun in Judgment, which was one of the pussiest things and it was one of the hatest things from Gears 3, I thought, and so it's good to hear that's not in Judgment. The smoke grenades will still slightly make your character cringe, or known as become stunned in the top half of the body. The grenade, when thrown, no longer bounces across the floor. It explodes on impact as soon as it hits anything, people, floors, ceilings, whatever. It just explodes instantly. And it has been made to be a little bit thicker or something like that, so the tapcon can't be used to see through it. That was what people used to do on Gears 3, so the smoke was pretty pointless. The beacon grenades can still spot and see through it though, and that's the only thing that will be able to counter the smoke. The flame grenades are the only grenades that are not available as part of your starting loadout, and have been made into a power weapon, which you would want to push and take advantage of. Except, however, they don't refill up when picking up ammo boxes, because the power weapon they have been turned into would be such a massive overpowered advantage to have. And so the flame grenades are kind of like balanced out as well. The long-shot sniper rifle scope has been reverted to its Gears 2 style variant, as there were complaints of glitches with the scoping in and not being able to shoot at certain angles in Gears War 3. There is now 2 layers of zoom, so you can zoom in twice. Now you've got the no scope aim, and then you zoom, and then an extra zoom, which we're not used to. So you can use the sniper to its overwhelming advantage of looking everywhere in the map and finding those enemies. Also, the body shot damage has been increased, but don't worry guys, it's not going to be a returning of the Gears 1 active down. It's going to be weaker than that, but just stronger than it was in Gears 3. And so if you body shot someone with the sniper, say a few more snub bullets will kill them. And it can finally penetrate more than one target at once, making it able to get that 2+ headshot with one bullet, which everyone has been waiting for. The torque bow damage is in the middle, I would say, between its normal damage and the active damage from Gears 3. The charge time is quicker and to match the tempo of the game. The digger is the same as it was in Gears 3, except when underground the digger is slightly faster to also match the pace of the game, as well as now enemies can escape by falling off certain heights on certain buildings, and so the digger has been adjusted to catch enemies trying to escape using this new method or feature. Next is the boom shot, and it was the same as it was in Gears 3, still having 3 shots, so they haven't changed it back to 2. Except the AoE damage, which is the splash effect of each shot, has been increased by a hair due to the removal of actives not being in multiplayer. The Scorcher has the same damage as it has in Gears 3, except without the overpowered active, which is now removed in Judgment, and it can shoot through and around the boom shield and cover to kill the user holding it, to counter the boom shield's new features. That's balances out the boom shield's new feature. If you guys, because a lot of people have been worrying about people just going to be getting the boom shield and become virtually unstoppable except for grenades, but don't worry, the Scorcher will counter it. The boom shield has the new feature of holding any weapon while the boom shield is equipped, but is dropped if you attempt to throw grenades. The head of your character while holding it is more exposed, which gives you the weakness of being headshotted more easily, so it's a bit more exposed than you were in Gears 2 and Gears 3. As well as frag grenades stick to the boom shield and kill the user using it, and you won't be able to drop the boom shield when you're sticked quick enough to escape, so don't worry about that guys. If you get sticked while holding the boom shield, you're dead. The new power weapon Bushka is said to be on par and level with the boom shot. This is because the shots can be bounced across the floor, off walls, and can be used to a massive advantage by teams who play tactically. It has 3 shots per clip and 2 magazines, making it have a total of 6 shots. The breach shot is a bolt action like sniper rifle introduced in Judgment, and it is the mid-range sniper of choice, with a decent body shot damage and a single shot to the head for a kill. It has no zoom and brings back that no scoping sniper play back into the Gears, and it will be a fan favorite weapon used for all you guys who love your montages and clip videos. And so the next bit of information is about new and old game mechanics and why Epic have either introduced these new ideas or changed old ideas they had. And so the introduction of ammo boxes in multiplayer were a choice by Epic to speed up the game and the pace of the online experience, so you don't have to stop mid-battle to pick up ammo, and also including the introduction of auto pickup of ammos too, so you can run up to the boom shot and pick up all the Nasher ammo automatically and get that boom shot instead of wasting your time like you did in Gears 3 picking up the Nasher bullets and then getting killed off, because I know how annoying that is, and I think everyone's witnessed that something like that in their lifetime of playing Gears of War. It will be 2 melees to kill someone, but there is a big penalty if you go to melee and miss the enemy. However, while the melee animation does happen to you, it is still easy to escape if your enemy can land a second beatdown, and you have enough time to counter it with react their melee by killing them. Weapon skins will be returning in Judgment, with having some of the old ones from Gears 3 imported into Judgment, the fan favourite ones, as well as also new ideas and new ones being created as well. Pete Snub, which I think is one of the lead designers, or he's one of the lead workers at Epic Games, wants to have more interaction with the community by showing the in-game stats and how they change each week. Like he shared with us about the beta, for instance, how many kills the whole community get with each weapon and how much time has been spent playing each week on Judgment. And finally, last bit of information for you guys, they are planning to bring back these special events that we had in Gears 3 and are looking for new ideas from the community, and have a post on the actual Epic Games Gears of War Judgment forums for players to express their ideas, and they have posted themselves a classic playlist of having a rifle and shotgun as an idea, and will definitely make an appearance and is obvious to be in Judgment. So we will have definitely an event at some time when we get Judgment that will be favouring towards the first Gears series style of multiplayer. But guys, they're looking for a lot more new creative ideas, as they don't want to bring back all the old ones from Gears 3. So go on there, I'll put the link in the description as well, and there so post your ideas, guys, if you've got any ideas you want to express. And that is all the information that was talked about on the podcast. I hope you enjoyed that big heap of information, guys. And as you know, as soon as Judgment information is released, I'll try as quick as I can to get it to you guys into a video. As just got to remember about rendering time and upload time, and obviously I haven't got the best equipment, so it's just going to take a bit slow, but I definitely try my hardest to get the information out for you guys as quick as I can. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.